Yeah, Obi-Wan plays. We back for the next track. We on the attack. You need to fall back. You about to fall flat. It's just like that. Why? It's that rat-tat-tat-tat. Yeah. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Spat-tat-tat-tat. You cannot stop me, I'm better than that. Better than you, ink on your shoe. You trying to get me, I'm faster than you. Make you say ooh, covered in glue. You trying to get me, my skills is the truth. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. My squad is the truth, we dressed in all black. The squad can't compare, we fly as the air. Try and defeat us, get splattered, I swear. Ink all around, you testing me how? Trying to win, your face in the ground. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. You running, you scared? Too late for that, you can't run nowhere. Your eyes I see fear, you wanted the crown, my king's everywhere. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. We winning this match? Fact. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. We taking you out just like a gnat. Rat-tat-tat-tat, spat-tat-tat-tat. Go cry to your mama and take that nap. We winning this match, you just fall back. Regroup and reload, but you still getting stacked. How you come at me now? When you see me, you bow. Put respect on my name or you will say ow, ow. Yeah. Ow. You gonna say ow. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Obi-Wan, stop splatting me with the ink, man. You're too good. And I'm too bad. Obi-Wan plays. Track number 2. You thought we were done? Man, we just getting started. Cause they still hating on the end. So we need a paper plumber on this number. Yeah, you know you like it. Yeah. Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. Y'all be hating, ain't play the game. Y'all be hating, cause you lame. Y'all be hating, ain't play the game. Y'all be hating, cause you lame. Cooper Links, paint cans, Prisma Island, suntans. Cooper Links, paint cans, Prisma Island, suntans. All them toes look alike. Red, yellow, blue and white. Creative levels everywhere. Drop controllers, look and stare. High score, beast, get your game, have a feast. High score, beast, get your game, go like a cheat. Hey, Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we getting cash. Paper Mario, color splash. Y'all be hating, we got that cash. Hey. Yeah, they thought we was done. We back for another one. We can't be done. We in the sun. We can't be done. We just won. We can't be done. We having fun. Switch it up. Step it up. You want a game? Click it up. You want a game? Switch. You want a game? You got that itch. They itching for some switching. They itching for some winning. They wishing they was switching. They ain't switching cause they tripping. Yeah. Them Joy-Cons making noise. Them Joy and we ain't going nowhere. That Zelda, that Mario, Splatoon, ARMS. We even milking cows 1-2 switch. Metroid? Do I smell a Metroid? Man, they ain't ready for the takeover. They ain't ready for the takeover. They ain't ready for the takeover. They got graphics and online. Got no Zelda. Crying wine. They got graphics and online. Got no Zelda. Crying wine. Play at home, on the go. Game everywhere. You got it, bro. You want a game? We got your type. Hype score. Hype. Diversity, every type, review score, hype, yeah, Obi-Wan plays, track number 3, coming at you one more time, yeah. Obi-Wan plays, track number 4, y'all want some more? So we giving you the 4. No one was ready, but it don't even matter. Ready or not, here we come. We winning, you losing. We winning, you snoozing. We winning, we bruising. We winning, just cruising. We winning, you losing. We winning, it's a home and handle. Hey, we winning, start choosing. We winning, we deucing. You losing, we winning. You losing, we winning. 14K, baby, losing. We winning, you losing, just the beginning. They ain't ready. We winning, you losing. We winning. Mario Kart, we winning. Y'all fuming. Why you mad? We winning. They doing like a baby gaga hype. Goo goo gaga, ayy. Goo gaga hype. Winning all the way. Goo goo gaga hype. Goo goo gaga, ayy. Goo goo gaga hype. Y'all crying every day. Big baby, we winning. We shining. We winning. We grinding. We winning. We climbing, we winning, y'all whining, y'all losing, we winning, y'all losing, we blending, get your shine, y'all losing, we winning, y'all losing, we leaning, lean back, we winning, we going, we winning, showboating, we winning, y'all losing, we winning. Turn up my music. Obi-Wan plays by popular demand. Mixtape number 1. Let's go. How you hating on the end? Hating on the end. Hating on the end. Why you hating on the end? Hating on the end. Hating on the hating on the end. Hating on the end ain't even begin. You hating on the end and it ain't even begin. Hating on the end ain't even begin. You hating on the end. How you hating on the end? Yeah, they still gon' win. Hating on the end and they still gon' win. Hating on the end and they... Yes, right. What's up? All right. Win. Hating on the end and you crying in the end. Hating on the end, you crying in the end. Hating on the end, you crying in the end. Hating on the end, hating on the end, and they still gon' win. Hating on the... What?
is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? Hey, in the chat, y'all let me know. I was having audio issues when I was streaming 2K on my other channel, that it was scratchy and stuff. So y'all let me know if the audio is fine, if y'all can hear me fine at least. All right, what's up to everybody in the chat? We are live, and you already know the first thing you have to do is give the stream a huge thumbs up, like, give the video a thumbs up everywhere. George said we good. Keg, K-A-G says we good. Make sure y'all give the video that thumbs up. We're at 19 with our, we'll keep monitoring. Appreciate it, Bowsette. All right. We have some dope news. We always got to do the top 5 in the chat. You already know how we do it when we live. Number 1, Bowsette says, put respect on my name. Number 1, Bowsette. Number 2, Takey Demigod. 3, Raul. 4, Kelly. And number 5, Hodis. What's up, bro? I see that Super Saiyan next to your name, Hodis. What's up, my guy? All right. We are live, and we have so much dope news in one epic stream. And we are starting the stream today with a bomb, bro. This is a big, potentially big Nintendo Switch 2 leak. Let's get right to it. This source is coming from the same source that leaked the Switch price a couple weeks ago or something. I talked about the price at $399. This is the same source as well as who leaked the potential release date. Check this out. A lot of information in this article. This comes from notebookcheck.net. Nintendo Switch 2 becomes the Nintendo Focus, with ARMS 2 to look forward to in the latest next-gen console claims. And there's some juicy details. Before we get into the details of this article, this is something that I really think Nintendo's going to do. They're going to drop the Switch name. No Switch 2. Nothing associated with the Switch. Why? You're probably like, hey, yeah, Bob said ARMS 2 is fire. But I know dudes are probably like, what? The Switch is wildly successful. Why would they not want to associate their next console with the name Switch? The Wii. Nintendo, they had the Wii, and then they had the Wii U. Now, granted, Wii U was a little confusing, the U, but with that Wii still in the name, people were like, I already got a Wii. So it could be the same thing. I already got a Switch. If you notice, if you look at past Nintendo console names, always completely different from the previous generation. The closest was the NES to the Super NES. And that was the closest that Nintendo's ever done it. You have the Nintendo, then Super Nintendo. Ever since then, completely different names. Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo, was that the game? Wii, Nintendo Wii U, and then we have the Nintendo Switch. I think if Nintendo, I think they're going to keep Nintendo, of course. Nintendo's going to be the name because that's the name of the company. But it's going to be Nintendo something else. And according to this article, it's the Nintendo Focus. Hey, where's my, I should have done it. Every time we say focus, we're going to go out of focus. Where is it? It's the Nintendo Focus. All right. So here's the details. The expected console, commonly known as the Nintendo Switch 2, has once again been named the Nintendo Focus. And this name has been out there before, this Focus name, by a would-be leaker who recently provided alleged release date and price details. $399. Remember we talked about that $399 price point? I think a $399 price point would be the sweet spot. Would be actually what I think Nintendo's going to do. One, it's going to mark it's more powerful than what you currently have, and it wouldn't interrupt the Switch market. The Switch is still selling good. keep everything from the Switch at the same price. They're not going to drop the price of the Switch OLED, not going to drop the price of the current Switch, and just add a new price tier, a more powerful console. All right, that could be what they do. This time around, there is a supposed logo for the next generation Nintendo console, along with some details about games, including ARMS 2. There's some other games that we have to talk about that's in this leak. Now, I wanted to show the logo. I was actually going to use it as my thumbnail, but just in case, this is actually this is a legit leak. Nintendo copyright strike stuff that actually get leaked. So I have to report on it. I have to talk about this. A release date, holiday 2024. Kelly. All right. The same source who just offered up purported release date and price information for the Nintendo Switch 2 has made some new posts about the next-gen console. Once again, the claim is that the unit will actually be called Nintendo Focus. The Nintendo Focus. And will not even feature the word Switch. And I think Nintendo will actually do this, just because they want people to actually upgrade to their new console. Having a completely different name, if there's any console manufacturer that truly believes in generations, it's Nintendo. PlayStation does too. Xbox just wants you to be in their ecosystem. They don't care about consoles. But PlayStation has PlayStation 1, 2, 3. They keep it simple with just numbers. But this could be something interesting. Focus sounds like VR. Hey, I'm waiting for Nintendo to do something with VR, bro. I'm waiting for a Metroid Prime game with the VR goggles. Oh my goodness. I don't know why Nintendo has not done that yet, bro. That would be amazing. All right. Here it is. Of course, it's necessary to take this with a huge pinch of salt for multiple reasons, especially that such a mock-up could be very easily faked. Even if Nintendo Focus is true, it might not even pertain to a Switch successor, Switch 2, and it may be a surface or peripheral that the company is working on. Like Emmanuel says, VR. This could be just a next gen project for Nintendo, just like how you have the PlayStation 5 and you have the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation VR 2, a next gen project by Sony. All right, here it is. And it may be a separate work. It can be argued that it would make sense for Nintendo to retain the Switch name with a successor, as it would give the console instant recognition to buyers, as well as doubling down on the Nintendo Focus name. The OP makes some claims about games heading towards the platform. So here's some leaked potential games as well, but not a console. CMD, no one thought the Wii would be a good name for a console, and it sold over 100 million. So we can never tell when it comes to the naming of these consoles. All right. Here are some games. Apparently, these include a co-op 3D platformer called Relno, whatever that is. But here is something big, which will reportedly be a launch title. I gotta get I should have got a trailer up for this. Bro, check out this next leak game. I'm getting up a trailer for it so that we could be ready. Y'all could be mind blown. All right. Also, and F-Zero Titans, an all-new F-Zero game dubbed F-Zero Titan. You gotta race. This is the last time we had an F-Zero game, F-Zero GX on the GameCube. And so they're saying an all-new F-Zero game. And this is what it says, that will supposedly restart the F-Zero franchise. So they're rebooting F-Zero, and they're calling this F-Zero F-Zero Titan, according to this leak. Interesting stuff. All right. Let's keep going. Last title, F-Zero Climax in 2004. There was an F-Zero Climax in 2004? I don't remember that. But arguably most exciting for gamers will be the claim that ARMS 2 is headed to the Nintendo Focus / Switch 2 / next generation console. And I have to say this, ARMS is really a series that can go either way. Nintendo could really just be one and done with ARMS, or legit give it another chance. Bro, F-Zero in VR would be like crazy. That would really get people like sick. But ARMS is such a dope game for the Switch. Shout out to Quiet Lion. When I think of ARMS, I think of one of my former sponsors. So, hey, I'll get back and play some ARMS, bro. But ARMS 2, according to this leaker, is headed to the next gen Nintendo console. And ARMS, I don't know how well ARMS has sold on the Switch. I know it's sold relatively well as a first party game compared to others, but I'm comparing it to like Mario Kart and stuff like that. I don't think it is sold that good. But for a minute, Nintendo supported ARMS, bro, with like new content, DLC characters. The game was dope in theory. Just a fun, different game. ARMS 2, an all-new ARMS game for this Nintendo Focus. It says ARMS was released in 2017, was quite the success for Nintendo. Okay, according to this article, it's successful. Receiving generally positive reviews and selling over 2.7 million copies, which should warrant a sequel. 2.7 million for Nintendo standards is low, but for anybody else, that's good enough for it not be done with the franchise. There have been plenty of rumors over the years about a sequel to the futuristic fighting game, but nothing substantial has appeared so far. ARMS 2 could certainly be the sort of game that would give the Nintendo console a chance to flex its muscles and show off its PS4 matching capabilities, but the game won't arrive until 2025 according to the source, so this won't be a launch title. And the article mentions PS4 matching capabilities for a handheld. The rumor is it's actually going to be more powerful than a PS4. PS4 level is close to what we have with the Steam Deck right now, the handheld Steam console. And if the reports are true, the specs that we've seen so far leaked of the Switch 2, it should be closer to an Xbox Series S than the PS4. So we'll have to see. All right, and it shows a logo and etc. So some interesting details. Nintendo Focus releasing with a new F-Zero game and a new ARMS 2. Interesting stuff. Hey, when those Switch 2 leaks drop, I got y'all covered. But guess what? We have DJ Kelly, another one. And this is another Switch 2 article. And I thought this was pretty interesting. Let me put the concept art up so y'all can check it out. All right, let me see if I can get it on my stream. This is a pretty cool Switch 2 design concept art. Before we get to the next news item, let me see if it's on here. Do I have, oh, it won't go up. Oh, hold on, let me see if I can get it. I guess this artist won a contest. Yeah, I got it. So check this out. Oh, hold on, y'all. Be patient with me. We do this stuff live on stream, bro. All right, here we go. Here it is. All right, so this is the latest Switch 2 concept art, a Nintendo Switch DS. And I have to say, bro, Justin with the $2 super chat, what about Smash Brothers 2 for the Switch Focus? Justin, Smash 2 is 1,000,000% going to be on next gen Nintendo. It's not going to be called Smash 2 because this is like the 5th iteration of Smash in the first place. But It's going to be another version of Smash, whatever they call it. It's going to be a Smash, and it's going to be a fighting subtitle, like Brawl, Melee, Ultimate. That isn't fighting. They broke the trends with that. But there's going to be definitely a new Smash game. Interesting comment. I don't think that it's going to be it, though. Yeah, Magic Mark, what's up, bro? Hope you're doing good, my guy. But this was a pretty cool concept art. This design artist, where does it say? A recent global contest saw more than 100 designers compete to create the best conceptualization of what the Nintendo Switch 2 might look like. And this was the winner. What is his name? Created by Aiden L. from California. I have to say this. Bro. Nintendo is going to drop the whole dual screen monitor. They have dropped it. And I don't ever see them going back. Just because a lot of people don't realize it's cool. Now, don't get me wrong. I would think it would be dope to have a dual screen, like having the map always there available in games while you're playing on the main screen. The issue was the processing power. Having dual screens meant whatever processing power Nintendo crammed into that system, it was automatically cut in half to service both screens. So if it were my choice, if I had a choice between two screens, divided processing power, games don't look as good, or just one screen, maximize the processing power and have the games look beautiful, one screen for me. So this was a cool design, concept design. But if you were to ask me, I like what Nintendo did with the Switch. One screen, processing, have power, have that balance between power and price, which you know that's what Nintendo's going for. We're at 44 likes. 6 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 50 likes right now, dudes and dudettes. So I thought that was pretty dope. Bro, we have another one. This is a Nintendo Switch 2 article, and I found this pretty interesting, and the debate will continue and will be ongoing until Nintendo officially announces something. This article says the Nintendo Switch 2 is worthless without backwards compatibility. Wow, those are some strong, tough words. I partially agree. Do I want backwards compatibility? Yes, with all the games I have on my Switch. And they're going to continue the whole subscription service with online. So their retro games are coming over. We're talking about for the Switch. Would I go as far as to say worthless? Nah. Because everybody that say it would be worthless will be, trust me, picking up a Switch when the next Mario game drops that you could only get on the Nintendo Focus. That you could only get the next Animal Crossing game. The next Mario Kart 9? Man, y'all picking that Mario Kart 9. Bro, as beautiful as Mario Kart 8 looks, that you know they have to revamp from the ground up the graphics. Just imagine what a next-gen Mario Kart game is going to look like. That's going to be amazing, bro. What's up to everybody coming into the stream? We're talking about this Nintendo Switch 2. And then this next article is saying it's worthless without backwards compatibility. Nintendo needs to focus on preservation and a consumer-first approach to its new console, which I agree. Nintendo does need to be very consumer-friendly, and it starts with backwards compatibility. Nintendo, trust me, that's going to bolster sales for your next-gen system, knowing that you looked out for consumers and you didn't do what you did previous generations where we got to start from scratch with getting new games. Trust me, Nintendo, we're going to keep buying your games. You don't have to worry about that if we have backwards compatibility. All right. It says Nintendo Switch 2 hasn't even been announced yet, but we've been anticipating it for years. I thought it would release alongside Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, but that's been gone with no whip to a sequel's Nintendo best console. The OLED upgrade was a great mid cycle refresh. And I don't even want to call that for me, a mid-cycle refresh is when you actually do something with the processing power, like the new 3DS. Nintendo always has done stuff with screens, make a smaller screen, larger screen, brighter screen, and they just changed the screen from an LCD to an OLED, which the OLED, now don't get me wrong, the OLED does look beautiful in handheld, but it wasn't a true thing, next gen upgrade or mid console refresh. Dan, what's up, boy? All right. I'm making the screen more vibrant and improving the battery life. Even though the original battery life wasn't that bad. Players and journalists alike have been wishing Switch 2 features for as long as the console has been rumored. But now that dev kits, and we got to remember, dev kits are out in the wild. The fact that we have dev kits out in the wild, meaning more and more information is going to continue to drop. Whispers are becoming more concrete. I want to point out that there's only one thing that's important to the success of the Switch successor, backwards compatibility. This is false. This ain't the one thing that's going to be important to the success of these consoles. I could list a million more things. Games, primarily the games, the specs of the system, features like achievements. Nintendo needs a better way to tie its fan base to your console market. And achievements is just one. It's not the end all be all, but achievements do help. I know a lot of people are like, if they're picking between a multi-plat, they're like, I'm going to get the PlayStation version because I already have all these trophies. I'm telling you, it works, Nintendo. All right. And he makes some legit points. He says, we live in a time when it's increasingly difficult to play old games. Try playing Pokemon Red legally right now if you don't already own it. It's not on the Nintendo Switch Online service, which currently seems limited to spin-offs of the RPG series. If you have a Nintendo DS lying around, you could buy the Virtual Console version, except that eShop servers were shut off earlier this year, so you can't even do that. You're forced to head to CEX or other secondhand retailers and shell out a whole bunch of cash to get Pokemon Red. Oh, you wanted the game in a box? Make that 100 euros or so, 240 euros if you want it in mint condition. While boxes and conditions won't matter to a lot of people, the cheapest price I could find to play Pokemon Red legally, he says, was 82 euros. But a battered Game Boy in red and the game to match. That's silly money. Yeah, so he's making some interesting reasons behind it. Like if you want to play a lot of these classic Nintendo games, you got to shell out a lot of money. And I think Nintendo just from this point forward needs to just have universal backwards compatibility. All the games we bought on our Switch continue going forward on future Nintendo platforms, and just have the eShop, just continue to build the eShop. Your electronic shop, Nintendo, continue to bolster it. You're going to continue to make money at the end of the day. I won't buy a Switch 2 until the next Splatoon drops. I know you thugs, but there's so many other Nintendo games I want to play. It's going to be a day one buy, obviously, for me. So he makes some legitimate points, but at the end of the day, backwards compatibility is up there for me, but it's not a deciding factor in whether or not I'm buying a next-gen Nintendo console. The biggest two features for me, the power of the system and the software that comes with the system. Games make the world go round. So we know it's going to be more powerful. It's a matter of how powerful. And at the end of the day, y'all already know I'm getting it day one no matter what. But we do want it. Those are the features that are more interesting to me. The power, the games, and features like voice chat, achievements, messaging, all that needs to start to be integrated. Nintendo, you need to be more. You could have it default set to you can't message or whatnot, and so it has to be on locked in parent controls. I get that, but at least having an option to where you got a lot of young adults that buy your game, bro, your system, to where we want to be able to message and voice chat while we're playing games. So it just needs to be standard, universal, and you can voice chat on the Switch, but it's on the developer level, on the game level, not on the system level. Nintendo needs to have this on the system level. So that's what they need to do. All right. Speaking of the Switch, we have another one. We have another news item, and this one is pretty dope. This came from nowhere. Turok 3. Shout out to my guy Evo Hodis for posting this in our private gaming Discord for my sponsors. Turok 3 Shadow of Oblivion has been announced, coming to the Nintendo Switch in November. And I'm here for a lot of these retro games if the devs give the games some proper treatment. Quake 2 really put a smile on my face. They were able to keep that retro feel, but modernize the gaming experience for us. The controls, like things like they had a compass to show you where to go next, even though I'm still stuck in that torture chamber area. I have no idea where to go, bro. Like all the doors are just locked for my progress. I can't go. It says to open this door, you have to go to another area, but I can't get to the other area. But if they give this Turok 3 the Quake 2 treatment, it looks like they might be, because it says they're gonna have motion gyro controls for the Nintendo Switch and gamepad rumble. They're optimizing the performance, frame rates, and resolution. They're adding advanced rendering features, including anti-aliasing, bloom, ambient occlusion, dynamic shadows, and motion blur. So if more and more developers could do this, I would be picking up and playing more of these retro games. It's a shame GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64, they didn't do this. They didn't give that treatment to GoldenEye, bro. If they had, I still beat it, but you had to like go into the Switch user setting menus and map the buttons. The buttons were all convoluted. The Turok 3 coming in November to the Nintendo Switch, which is dope. This originally launched on the Nintendo 64. Lit. You was in a work meeting. What's up, Bustin' Justin? I see you, my guy. What's up, everybody coming into the stream? I need 3 people to give this stream a thumbs up so we can crush 60 likes. Let's get the stream past 60 likes. And let's keep this thing going. DJ Khaled, we have another one. The next news item. This is pretty controversial for some, but I think it's a necessity for gamers who like to play games legally. The Nintendo Switch now supports Denuvo, including the ability to block PC emulation. The controversial DRM now comes to the Switch. So the Switch is implementing, I guess, a new utilizing this software technology. Crispy Tofu with the $2 super chat. Bro, when is the Starfield launch stream? Never! Hey, is Starfield coming to the Xbox One? I still got my Xbox One X in my son's room. I'll pull it out. I'll hook it up. I play that Starfield, bro. I think it might be, actually. But ain't no way in the world. No, I don't think it is. Starfield looks boring, bro. I'm not even going to get off on an Xbox tangent. The game just doesn't look appealing to me. If you like what you see and you like it, buy the game and enjoy. I'm just one YouTuber with one opinion. And the game looks like a snooze fest. All right. But Denuvo is to help block piracy. A lot of people are hacking the Switch to play PC games and other games that are illegal on the Switch. So not meant to be played on the Switch, like emulation games and stuff like that. And it's a constant battle. You come out with new software to stop it, then the hackers find something to go around it, and it's never going to end. But in a nutshell, this is what the article says. Denuvo protection technology now available to Nintendo Switch developers. Irdeto, the company behind the controversial digital rights management software, said its software is now available on the Nintendo Developer Portal as authorized Switch middleware. As the first security partner on the portal, devs will now be able to access their Switch emulator protection to shield launch titles from piracy. And this happened. I think it happened with Nintendo with Tears of the Kingdom. People were playing Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch before it even launched. And so this helps developers that their games sometimes get leaked early and played on the Switch early, because you got to think, bro, imagine you spent millions of dollars to make this game and it just leaks early and you get no money for all the work you put in to make a game. It's not fair to the developers. And if we want to continue for them to make great games for us to enjoy and play, we got to actually buy the games and not illegally steal them. So I think that's dope. I'm always for software protection. So we can continue to get great games. All right. And the next news item, we have another one. I thought this was pretty interesting. SteamWorld Build. Their releases in December. Get simultaneous Game Pass launch if you have an Xbox. But SteamWorld Build is coming to the Nintendo Switch as well. This is the same developers that made SteamWorld Dig. I never played the SteamWorld Dig games, but I heard that they were dope games. This game finally gets a release date, and it's coming in December. Is this game on my radar? Not really. All right. Those are all of the news items, dudes and dudettes, for today's stream. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? That Switch 2 leak and everything else in it. December 1st, SteamWorld Build. Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Step to date. All thanks, Nintendo. We out. Peace.
This channel that I'm about to throw out there for you guys reminds me of me back when I had like 4,000, 5,000 subscribers, man. And he's probably gonna lose shit when I do this, but hey, man, I gotta say, my boy Obi-Wan, man, that nigga is my nigga right there. He reminds me exactly of me when I was doing this shit at a smaller level. His channel, when I look at it, it's such a nostalgia trip, and he has a really cool audience too. Man, if you could show this nigga some love too, that'd be awesome. I don't shout people out unless I like them. A lot. I'm picky with that. Anyways, my boy Obi-Wan, your boy Obi-Wan. Hey man, I got you right here, my boy. Get that man a little bit of a look, man. He reminds me of me when I was smaller. You want to take a look in the past, my boy? This is the way you do it.
I got you, Jedi Master. The Jedi Master. I got you, man. You're playing two times.
Thank you.
I got
Obi-Wan,
you,
man.
homie.
I'm dedicating a workout set to you, my boy. Let's go, guys.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28.